Hi guys, Sandy Ingram here. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the VND. I am off camera because I'm packing and preparing to travel to the Caribbean in a few days. This is always an exciting but stressful time when changing continents. My day trading here in Peru is up. I must say, the currency rate here is great against the US dollar. $1 is worth 3.49 in Peru's currency. When your retirement is in US dollars and you spend in the currency of the country you are in, you can live well on less, much less. So let's get to it.
Here are the recent exchange rate trends. Over the last 2 weeks, which is mid-September 2025, the USD to VND rate has been pretty stable, hovering around 26,375 to 26,385 dong per US dollar. Compared to 1 year ago, which was roughly late September 2024, the USD to VND rate was about 24,603 dong per US dollar. So, in the past year, the dong has weakened versus the dollar by about 7 to 8%, since it now takes more dong to get $1 US than it did a year ago. So here's why some folks actually think now is a pretty good time to buy the VND. 1. The dong is cheap compared to its historical levels. Because it has weakened over the past year, someone converting US dollars into dong now actually gets more dong for their dollars than they would have a year ago. The second reason is, well, the potential for gain if it strengthens. If, over time, the dong recovers, meaning it becomes stronger compared to the dollar, then someone who bought dong now could convert back later and get more US dollars. For example, if the rate moves from 26,385 back to 25,000, that's a potential gain. You can even trade the VND on the Forex market. And 3. Export advantage. A weaker dong actually helps Vietnamese exporters, since they get more dong when they sell goods in US dollars. This can improve Vietnam's trade balance and economic growth and, possibly put upward pressure on the dong in the future. Please do your research and be sure to watch the video that now has me hiding because of what I revealed. I hope to be back on camera next Thursday, but there will be emergency uploads if and when necessary.
U.S. ups the ante, designates Iran-backed groups in Iraq terrorist organizations. The U.S. on Wednesday once again took aim at Iran and targeted its axis of resistance by designating 4 Iraq-based militias as foreign terrorist organizations. According to the State Department, the groups identified were Harakat al-Najaba, Kataib Sayyid al-Shahada, Harakat Ansar Allah al-Awfiya, and Kataib al-Imam Ali, all 4 of which were previously designated by the Department of Treasury as Specially Designated Global Terrorists, SDGT, in 2023. Iran-aligned militia groups have conducted attacks on the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad and bases hosting U.S. and coalition forces, typically using front names or proxy groups to obfuscate their involvement, Secretary of State Marco Rubio said in the statement. According to the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies, FDD, the 4 groups are all backed by Iran and form the core of an umbrella organization known as the Islamic Resistance in Iraq, IRI, which gained prominence following the Hamas-led October 7, 2023, attack on Israel. The IRI is believed to be responsible for hundreds of attacks in Iraq, Syria, and Jordan, and was behind the killing of 3 U.S. service members during a drone attack in January 2024 in Jordan.